Hi, Perceptive Readers. Welcome this week to a specially picked Bible reading from a translation. This one would be from the Bible in Basic English translation. And before I read, it is actually the Psalms 32. That's Psalms 32. Before I read this, I want you to think about something. I don't know if you've ever had to go into a courtroom before, actually with your honor, a judge, and your case, if you will, may still have been, many minutes away, if not even an hour or so, you see, even though they normally try to organize things in such a way, sometimes being out in those minor cases, they're not major cases or anything of that nature. In other words, traffic tickets and stuff like that. Where you will see sometimes persons cry maybe because of the fine that they have to still pay or what have you. And then you may even see some persons practically dancing out the courtroom because of the way that the judge was looking at the situation, taking in even mitigating factors of the lighting at night where maybe somebody went through a sign. And it certainly has been proven that a lot of people may even pass by a stop sign that you just can't see. And that's why sometimes, they even make adjustments. The city, they'll move signs and put new traffic lights or what have you. They learn from other people's mistakes. But see, sometimes in the meanwhile, before even those types of actions are taken, you can have a judge running into cases where it's like a lot of persons actually may fall short in this area where they make a mistake or this or that. And it's like he'll factor it in and just already in his mind saying, I'm not going to, throw the full price or the full penalty for breaking this law in this area, that area. And he has that at his own discretion. You will see on spiritual matters, which I know a lot of persons may have seen it enacted on judicial cases as far as I told you, the regular everyday civilians and citizenship that we have in the land that we are in, which happen to be the United States of America. But a lot of people haven't really seen the inner workings of the way this works even on the spiritual level. All the same, I want you to pay attention to the exhilaration feeling that comes from when Jehovah has helped somebody. Okay? Now notice in Psalms 32, Jehovah God, that is. Psalms 32, this is the reading. Psalms 32, 1 through 11. Happy is he who has forgiveness for his wrongdoing and whose sin is covered. Happy is the man in whom the Lord sees no evil and in whose spirit there is no deceit. When I kept my mouth shut, my bones were wasted because of my crying all through the day. For the weight of your hand was on me day and night. My body became dry like the earth in summer. Selah. I made my wrongdoing clear to you and did not keep back my sin. I said, I will put it all before the Lord, and you took away my wrongdoing and my sin. Selah. For this cause let every saint make his prayer to you at a time when you are near. Then the overflowing of the great waters will not overtake him. You are my safe and secret place. You will keep me from trouble. You will put songs of salvation on the lips of those who are around me. Selah. I will give you knowledge, teaching you the way to go. My eye will be your guide. Do not be like the horses or the ass without sense. The sinner will be full of trouble, but mercy will be round the man who has faith in the Lord. Be glad in the Lord with joy. You upright men, give cries of joy. All you whose hearts are true. And there is a spirit in other translations that I'll tell you about, Perceptive readers, that it basically says, when someone is forgiven by Jehovah, that person is truly happy. Have a wonderful day. I hope you have benefited from this reading of the Holy Scriptures, also known as the Good Book and the Holy Bible, whose author is Jehovah God.